Yo guys, welcome back. We've still got these two wars going on with Rome and Spain, and we got a couple of city-state missions as well. That was build 5 constabularies and get a great merchant. So we shall get that in 22 turns. But yeah, we've got a lot to do with our units here, and we're going to start doing some damage to these cities as well. Man, those boats do quite a lot. Literally like 50% of their health each. But they are quite low strength cities. And we do have the siege promotions. I'm pretty sure they don't even have castles in there, but I could be wrong. It's quite ridiculous if they do. But anyways, yeah, we've got to clear out these boats. Spain actually has a lot of boats. I mean, given that I feel like they're having a pretty bad game, they seriously have so many boats. And I feel like we've already killed loads of them already, and there's loads more around the other side that we'll see in a bit as well. But yeah, definitely want to make sure we get rid of this corvette. And normally you want to kill corvettes with your ranged boats if you can. Guess we had to do one attack with the corvette. Like normally I will kill the weak boats with the melee boats and the strong boats with the ranged boats. That's kind of the way I look at it. Still a couple of troops around here in Kaiser as well, but we've nearly dealt with that and doesn't look like they'll be able to send any more over. Kaiser seems fine there. Alright, let's repair some of these pillage tiles. Okay, another great diplomat here. Not going to be able to get him anywhere useful until we're not warring with Spain anymore. And yeah, this guy ended up getting trapped here. But he should be alright. Okay, a couple of missionaries as well. I believe we were 6% away from being able to get a Reformation belief. So that's definitely going to be one of our goals at the moment. Trying to get those last 6% and then choosing the belief. We're also 22 turns away from our next culture policy when we'll get to choose which third policy tree we want to go down. And the Incans have declared war on us, which seems quite unnecessary, but there we go. You can see on the map, yeah, they're kind of up above Rome, so not a lot of ways for them to really get to us. So that shouldn't be a big problem. Someone probably paid them in, or I don't know, maybe they're annoyed that we took Arpinum, even though it's like really close to us. Wow, Oxford actually got pretty low there. But should be completely safe now. Alright. Yep, I guess he's getting in the water because if we do want to take these cities, we want to have a melee unit or a land unit ready to go into them to increase its combat strength. Because I'm assuming they'll have units over there since that's like their continent. Alright, more boats coming, and they've got lancers as well. I mean, it's definitely getting tricky to actually deal with Rome. If they came with a big fleet now of proper boats that are the same tech as ours, I don't know, we'd struggle to deal with them for sure. But yeah, 22 turns for the policy it was before. It's already down to 13. And should be even quicker than that, to be honest, or much quicker than that actually. 20 turns until next Congress session. And we've also got 2 free trade route slots as well, so we do want to get them filled when we can have them safely. Alright, looks like we can clear out some of these boats here. There's also a couple of Persian boats that float in every now and then, coming from Sardis up there. Alright, a lot of calculations being done here apparently. This better be some bloody good attacks, man. I guess probably I can't kill all of them. I'm just figuring out like which ones I want to kill. But alright. Got rid of the ones next to our city. They still have a lot more boats, but perhaps they will stop sending them since we're taking out a lot of them. Alright, Kaiser's Buddhist, so need some missionaries in there if we want to convert it. Alright, Rome is willing to peace out, but we are not quite done with him. And yeah, look at all these boats over here as well. I guess they've just been buying them with faith. I mean, it's a shame they didn't have decent tech. A shame for them at least. Dude, I can't believe how many times enemies have survived in this game by like 1 HP. Yeah, it's quite difficult to actually advance into Madrid with all of these galleasses over there. Even though they're attacked behind, so many of them, and they do actually do quite a lot of damage to land units. Because boats combat strength is like a little bit above land unit combat strength, generally. Alright, that's a bit weird. Okay, a couple of corvettes here as well. I'm guessing Ship of the Lines probably beat corvettes, generally. Guess it probably depends who gets the first hit. Alright, what are we building here then? Ship of the Line apparently. Makes sense. If they got corvettes over there, we need to deal with them. Yeah, I decided I wasn't going to go for any of these wonders here, since we're already in Industrial Era. Wanted to just get the Industrial Era wonders since they're better. Right, there's a lot of good ones. And don't really need any of those Renaissance ones. And yeah, I like the idea of getting banks as well, because 20 turns until that World Congress, we need to have the highest production by then, so we may well want to be buying seaports and factories, stuff like that, to make sure we have top production. Might as well get science for doing that. And had a little look here, and Arabia did actually have what is it, scientific theory at the top there, so put a spy in their capital again. Got some heists going down as well. We couldn't get any heists off Morocco, so move them over to Arabia. Lost some of the happiness we had from having spies in foreign cities though, which is unfortunate. So that probably means I will stop building military units because they will be slower, since we're unhappy. Alright, and Barcelona is actually usable. Yeah, it's got some decent squares. We could, yeah, that looks good. Right, the city's decent down there as well. Cool. I guess I never did change over that ship of the line production in York. Okay, a lot of stuff going down. I guess corvettes do beat ship of the lines, and we lost a boat up here as well. I can't believe a caravel did 35 damage to a corvette. That is mental. I said this many times, but caravels are really pretty good. Like, they're not far behind corvettes. But yeah, Rome's willing to peace out. So I wanted to take these cities because obviously they're kind of blocking us right now. Kaiser actually destroyed that nice fort they had that was allowing us to get through. And they're still willing to peace out because it's not actually their cities, it's Carthage's, which is nice. We do want to peace out though, because if we don't, there's a reasonable chance that we could lose one of those cities, and so we would lose the boat inside them. Get any last kills that we can. Might as well. And Terracotta Army is giving us 120 culture per kill. It definitely is pretty damn good. Yeah, we would have lost a boat here as well, or definitely would if this war goes on a turn longer. Alright, Great Prophet is actually ready to move as well, so that's another good reason to get out. We'll have that guy. And that seems like all we can do to Rome. So we'll take the money. And yeah, so we kind of managed to clean up our area, got Arpinum, Lilybium and Saguntum in that war. And obviously defended as well, which is good, because I was a bit scared about Coventry. They never really attacked it, they got kind of distracted with Kaisel, which actually worked out quite well for us. And now we can literally put all of our attention to Spain, so that probably isn't going to end too well for them. And we're into rifling as well. Not bad, not bad. That means we can upgrade our units. Into field guns and fusiliers. We actually don't have a lot of land units really, do we? I think we only have like 3 cannons. And 2 or 3 tercios that we're actually using as well. Been mostly boats so far, as it should be as England. Alright, we take Splash there. I guess I've been getting into Splash a bit. Don't really need the bombardment on naval range boats, because the melee boats just do so much damage to cities. Better to just try and kill all the units with the ranged ones. Alright, nice. I mean, I really don't understand what there is to calculate here. Just go and shoot it, man. Wow. Okay, we'll try and move forward here though. Don't have to deal with Persia anymore, because they were also a vassal of Rome, so war is over with them as well. Alright, we got this cannon here, and yeah, very expensive to upgrade it. Part of the reason for that is because of our war weariness, I believe. Well, that's what someone told me in the comments. I think they could be right about that. Oh, we actually have 4 cannons. So really, I definitely should have waited until our war weariness had ticked down, either just from not being at war with Rome anymore, which was our longest war, or if we could also get out of this war with Spain and then upgrade everything. Yeah, as far as I know, it's like modified by your percentage of war weariness. And that is all of Spain's melee units gone from this area. They got a couple in the water over there, but mostly just boats now. Unfortunately, we can't really get our boats around to this side right now, so not a lot we can do about that. We'll have to just try and go through Sevilla. And alright, time to do some conversions. Okay, 4 missionaries did the trick. They should be getting pressure from us and not Buddhism now as well. And we'll convert our new cities also. Alright, yeah, there's a couple of city-states over in the west that we can go and try and convert. And next tech, so we can actually build Palace in Westminster right now, since you just need completion of the statecraft tree. And for the policy, yeah, I actually surprised myself and went for rationalism here. I guess the main reason is I was trying to go for diplomatic victory, and rationalism I would say can be the best for that, because there's a couple of texts that you need later on texts so that you can start proposing the resolutions. Like, it does take a while to get everything through, so you want to get to them as quickly as possible. Normally I would say industry is better though, because you get the production bonus, you can build diplomats and stuff, and you get the 2 extra trade routes as well, which is pretty nice. One thing we do get is Bletchley Park though, which is the wonder that like does all the spy stuff, makes your spies always succeed in advanced actions and some other things. It's also not that great though, because normally it is really good because you get it and you get the National Intelligence Bureau, and that gives you like really good yields when you do steals and stuff. But we actually have a unique version of the National Intelligence Bureau which is worse but comes a lot earlier. So like by the time we get Bletchley Park, we're actually not getting the crazy yields that you would normally. So yeah, I'm not sure if I knew that at this point, so maybe that was why I chose it. I think I would have gone for industry if I'd done it now. Get all those seaports and factories and stuff up. I suppose the timing isn't great because I think one of the policies is 100% increase in production of seaports, but that's like would be the next policy we get, so we actually wouldn't have it in time. Bit of a shame on Deity that stuff doesn't tend to line up like that. So like the fealty one, you rarely get to get the discount on your armories as well, because the tech will always be there first. Though maybe the industry one got changed actually, I can't remember. We will get great scientists from rationalism though, which obviously are amazing once we complete it, instead of the great merchants you get from industry. We actually have a lot of money right now, though we are going to be spending a lot on promotions, which obviously would be reduced if we went for imperialism, which is the normal one you would go for, probably, in this situation, just because we could definitely do some conquering with these boats and imperialism, but I just didn't really feel like it. I thought we were doing quite well in the diplomatic stuff, so I'd rather go for that. I think some of the capitals were not coastal as well, or like Mecca would have been really hard to get to. I think Inca's capital wasn't coastal, maybe Persia's as well, and not sure about Rome. And we would just end up so spread out as well because we got so many neighbours like that are actually trying to attack us as well. If we try and go conquering, we would like leave our actual cities unguarded. And now we're tech leader, so we can't rely on steals anymore. We do need to start getting our science good. So that was why I went rationalism, but maybe it wasn't the best choice. Alright. Okay, we're going for some more steals. Interesting. I guess the earlier you get the steals, the better. You can start filling up your things. Did I really never do that? Oh, I guess I couldn't for some reason. Maybe it was that's the 3 from the same era. Same civ and same era that we just don't have. Alright, doing some conversions here. Oh yeah, we're getting money for... it's not much, but we get money for using Inquisitors. We'll take it. I think we got another great prophet in there at some point as well, didn't we? So we can use him if we just need a little bit more to get us over the line for that Reformation belief. Bit of a choke point here with the boats. But if we can get the melee boats attacking Seville, they will take it down very, very quickly. Alright, yeah, we need to try and get that guy to get through. Nice. And then the city guy. Oh, he actually didn't do that much. Fair enough. Ooh, some coal is done as well. You'd like to see that. Man, these are some expensive upgrades. So we got 8 coal. Oh, I don't know, did we get some over in those Carthaginian cities? Maybe we did. Okay, no, we just got both the mines done. Yeah. That's why. And we're also building Slater Mill in the capital. That gives another 4 coal and a free factory. We got really good production in London, actually. Guess we're sending quite a few trade routes to it. Seems like something we could continue doing. Alright, we'll send some escorts with these guys. Don't want to get them all killed by some random boat. Okay, yeah, we need some more Inquisitors for hopefully converting these Spanish cities. Get some resources as well, so we are actually happy by a decent margin. Alright, we must be able to do serious damage here. Alright, cool. Oh, I guess we got open borders through there, that makes sense. Spain looks like they don't actually have borders through Persia, so maybe we can do what the AIs like to do to me and just sit in there where they can't attack you. Alright, do we have enough to get it? Maybe. No, because these guys are going to have to get back. Well, we do probably with that melee boat. Alright, even without. Very, very nice. Okay, we annex that one as well. Not sure about that. I guess we do need that coal. There's a lot of shared squares around here though, like it's very close to Madrid that we may well want to keep as well. That is, I don't know how much more coal that was. It might have only been 2 actually. Wow, this city's got 5 atolls around it. Okay, we're getting railroads as well. I feel like I really lacked workers in this game. It's better to always just like get another one. It's not the end of the world if they've done everything. Better to just have another one. They're pretty cheap to just buy. Alright, so yeah, we're using the missionaries to just kind of finish off any of these cities that don't get fully converted by the Prophet. And there we go with the seaports. Okay, 18 turns for intelligence, and he's building Porcelain Tower. Okay, 3 turns for Slater Mill. It would only be Arabia building it, and they obviously aren't. I don't even think they had the tech, so. But bought it anyway. There's definitely a lot of stuff I wanted to build in the capital. And Slater Mill is a very nice wonder to have. Actually, maybe it isn't, you know. I feel like I just go for it because I'm like, I want the free factory. I can't be bothered to wait for industrialization. And normally I need the coal. But like, realistically, it doesn't give that much more than that, does it? Alright, next building in the capital. There's actually a couple of buildings we don't have, like universities and stuff like that. Opera House. I really like Neuschwanstein, to be honest. +1 gold, culture and happiness from castles. Happiness is always something we're going to struggle with, as we have a lot of cities. And 6 gold and 6 culture as well. Yeah, I don't think anyone else had the tech though, so no need to rush it, but I definitely like going for it. There's a lot, yeah, we do need a lot of wonders in Industrial Era though, because we want this Palace of Westminster once we get industrialization. Also, I'm a fan of flipping Eiffel Tower, and Brandenburg Gate is obviously good as well. Alright, I guess I just used him for the insta-yield. I think there were no more embassies available to be built. Okay, no, that was just a normal diplomat. I think that there is like maybe one more in one of the city-states on that island up in the north. But yeah, it's a good time to start building some diplomats. Someone just entered Industrial Era as well. I did not see who that was. I think it was either Arabia or... No, Arabia was already there. Must have been Morocco. Or maybe it was Rome actually. Okay, we're closing in pretty hard on Madrid here. And the boats are going around the top as well, so seems pretty over for them there. Okay, could use the profit here. Also some other cities that we could send missionaries to. Morocco didn't have their own religion, so... I believe we were actually very close to getting Reformation belief at this point. It was like a couple of %. We have done a decent amount of converting, so that's not surprising. Okay, Spain wants out, yeah. It's actually quite a lot of money they were willing to give. And I probably could have taken them as a vassal as well. I see a bit of sense in that, thinking about it. But it's a weird thing to do when you're so close to taking their capital. And they do have a lot of the land that we would want to use in Barcelona and Sevilla as well. Alright, the field guns do work when you can get them in position. I mean, it's a little bit sad because you don't want to kill all of your future vassals' units just when you're about to vassalize them. But we are getting a bonus from killing them. They seem to have no problem just like making infinite of them as well. Very nice. Alright. Okay, nice. Yeah, no city-states wanted trade routes though, unfortunately. But we can start sending them once we're not at war, just to get the additional influence every turn. It should basically be like +5 per turn. That's the maximum. But it does depend how many other trade routes we have with city-states. Right. Using the diplomats. Alright, we did build the uni, but yeah, I like Neuschwanstein as well. And Morocco decided to declare war, which is annoying. And then we get this offer from Harun al-Rashid. If we wish to maintain our independence, I urge you to surrender to us the following. Actually quite a lot. 3 coal, 3 horses, 3 iron, salt and coral. I'm not even sure how many salt and coral we have spare. Yeah, those are our only copies of those, so 2 of our luxuries, 3 of our coal that we've been wanting to get so bad. But they do have a lot of units, and they are actually pretty close. And we do have this war with Morocco to deal with now, as well as we are trying to end this war with Spain. So yeah guys, let me know what you think about what we should do in this situation, and we'll make a decision on it in the next part. And we should also be able to get to Reformation belief, so we'll be able to choose that. See you then.